do it! Yeah!
Hey guys, Gameboy3800 here, once again for Confident Gaming, back playing BeamNG.Drive. Today we're going to see if anything can beat the run by the Bolide Turbo Edition. Now, it was able to beat this course in only about 8 minutes. Now, the Bolide Class A is broken. It no longer works properly. Let me show you. So, this is its right-hand drive configuration, one of the stock ones. And it drives like this. I am trying my hardest to keep it straight. But it wants to weave wherever it goes, and the problem only gets worse the faster the car gets. So it is incapable of doing this test. Except, I found a way to fix that. Go to the front suspension, and go to the front wheels, and change it to Bolide steel front wheels, and it'll make it into the standard wheels that the Bolide can come with, the black ones anyways. And even though they're not racing wheels and don't give as much grip, that seems to really help it, because now, after it gets up to speed, only 100 miles an hour, it is completely straight and doesn't weave at all. It's so much better. Now, the issue with the Bolide Class A is it just doesn't have the top speed of the other car. It's definitely faster than the standard Bolide by a long shot. And it used to be the fastest car in the game. Now, it tops out at 212, 213. But we will give it a time anyway, since it is one of the faster cars available to us. And it does have a custom engine sound that I am sure can get annoying pretty fast. So, background music away! You can still hear the engine. Actually, I can change that. Let's turn down the engine sounds. So, alright, let's try that. There we go. No more super loud engine. So, because this is an old style race car, we will need to reset it at least once to give it fuel. But then after that, this has a much faster acceleration than the other Bolide. Or at least it seems like it. It gets up to 213, 212 quicker than the other car does. I'm pretty sure. I hope I'm right. And I'm pretty sure I can just keep it on the throttle for the entire time, since it is so rock solid stable now. Now, going in a mostly straight line seems unimpressive. So I might go around the racetrack around grid map and see which car is the fastest there. I did that before many months ago, and the games have been updated with new cars and such. So I guess I could see which one's the new fastest there. I would let the AI control this, but it does the same thing with the other Bolide, where it just kind of stops and goes, stops and goes, stops and goes. And it just doesn't know how to control a car going 200 miles an hour. So we're just going to keep it like this, with me controlling it. And I realize now that there's nothing on the left for you to look at, because this is an older car that came out before the thermal things were added. So it is not compatible with them. So the app just doesn't show itself. I wish this car would get updated, but it hasn't been since I took a look at it. I'm not sure which version of the Bolide is worse at fuel. This one might be a little bit better. I don't know yet. Oh yeah, how did you like all the trucks on the road with Dixon, Will, and Nick? I think that video was hilarious. Just seeing all the trucks eventually dogpile into one spot, catching on fire. That was hilarious. I want to do something like that again with all of them. We are topped out. What is that very bottom left one there? Temperature? I think that's what it is. Amps all the way down. Oil, uh, oil, and temperature and amps seem to all be glitched out. Fuel is working. Tachometer and kilometers per hour all seem to be working as well. So we're making our way along on the left side of the road because right-hand drive. And there's a windmill. It is so beautiful. I wish the front wheels, or the race front wheels that come with the Bolide Class A worked good. But I don't really know what makes the steel standard wheels so much better. Is it because they lack traction that they don't try to grip what's not there? Or what happens? I don't get J-beams sometimes. Scratch that all the time. I don't get how to do J-beams at all. What program do you use to edit J-beams anyways? Coming up to another split in the road. If I could, I'd get a whole bunch of these cars and have them race each other, but the issue is the AI slams on the brakes before a split in the road. And I don't know why. I guess while we're doing this, I'll give you an update. Dixon should show you all a really cool mod he did in Fallout 4, where it is the Jihi voice. I'm going to provide a lot of voice clips for him, and then he'll use them however he wants to. And I think it'll be a very surprising outcome. Or unsurprising, if you know me enough. The road's getting a bit glitchy. That's because we're so far away from spawn. The farther away from spawn you get, the glitchier the environment gets. We're just about halfway through our fuel. I think we're actually going to be okay. I think we might make it all on one tank. But I will probably be wrong because I'm cool like that. Or whatever. If I could at least change the front track width so it's closer to the outside of the body, that would make it look a little bit better. The front wheels. Trying to see if I can see the edge, not the edge, but you know, where the next tunnel or split in the road is. And wow, the car looks really glitchy up here. Look, it's like disappearing. The road's going up into it. I see what's going on. From up here, you can get a better sense of the speed, I think. You can see the steering wheel. I see another windmill way up ahead. Alright, we've used more than half of our fuel now. I don't know how much longer we have to go. We may only have one more tunnel, and that's it. So maybe, because this car didn't need to stop at all, it may have a pretty close time after all. But because the other Bolide went at 240 or 230 something, it was going much faster most of the time. Where are the flags for the next split in the road or for the next tunnel? There's windmills. There we go. No, never mind. I'm trying to get it at just the right distance, but still zoomed out to not have the steering wheel blink in and out. Unfortunately, it seems to be not very far at all. I see something. Yep, that's either for the next split in the road or for the final tunnel. I don't know what it is. It's for the final tunnel. Alright, so we were able to do it all on a single tank of fuel, with some fuel to spare. And as soon as we hit the end wall up here, that is time. I do not think it was fast enough to beat the other Bolide, but still. That is the Bolide Class A in its most stable configuration. So I hope you enjoyed this video. There's more videos like this to come. So if you want to see those, please go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course subscribe. Thanks, Game Boy. I will see you in some other video.